Greetings and salutations. Welcome to the Anime Podcast, your ultimate hub for all things anime and more. This is episode 148, and we're about to unleash a whirlwind of excitement. Join us, powered by AniMa Wii Studio, as we embark in another thrilling journey into the world of animation. Get ready for episode 148 of the Anime Podcast. For this week, we're diving deep into the DC Comics of anime, which is Suicide Squad ISEKAI. It premiered with 3 episodes this past week. We are reviewing the end of the spring season anime that just got released and the summer season preview. Not just anime, what else is coming out in the pop culture and media, movies, and everything else. Plus, we will be covering the latest buzz in the world of Otaku News. So engage with us, share this episode, bring your friends, and let us make it tonight unforgettable. And FYI, this is a pre-recorded episode. It got recorded on Tuesday, July 2nd. So you're watching a pre-recorded episode, guys, so we appreciate you guys liking it. Tell us your thoughts, and time codes will be in the bottom for all the discussion that is about the show. So without further ado, let's get to it. Myself, Vash, Legendary Vash, come and join us in the venture into the Grand Line and explore the entertainment of anime.
You're muted, brother.
Muted.
How's it going, everybody? It's your world champion here, Watkins, back again, guiding you through the hot trash anime of the summer.
We don't have Rome here tonight. He is currently on an isekai adventure with the Suicide Squad. But we do have me, who's tired. I'm Jokester, by the way. I forgot to say my name.
Nah, you're tired. How's it doing? How's it doing, tired?
Hey, you know what? It's a perfect transition to say you're tired. Well, let's just get straight to it, because since we have a packed full episode, like you heard in the intro, we have a full coverage of spring season, summer season, and an actual review of a 3-episode of an anime premiere. So without further ado, like Jokester alluded to, let's get into our Life Update Lounge. If you're here for the first time, what is the Life Update Lounge? It's time for our weekly check-in on the highs and lows. Let's pour a virtual cup of tea. Let's settle in and let's connect on a personal side of our journey. So this is for you guys in the chat. We usually will be live or in the VOD. You guys here, let us know how you guys have been doing mentally, emotionally. Let us know. Let's connect. If not, to the panelists. Hey, Jokester, you say you're tired.
Yes, sir. I am very tired. I went to my first rave in forever on Saturday. I had a blast, but my body was recovering, and it's low-key still recovering. It slows on my sleep schedule. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how I made it home. I don't know how I made it home that night.
Dude, that's always the best nights.
I think for anybody that has experience what it is to go to a rave and then gone home and not know how you got home, but you got home safely, that's what matters. Because there's been many times an experience for anybody that have gone to rave, because I've done that many times in my youth when I was younger. At times I'll question the next day, like, damn, how the fuck did I get in the house? How did I?
2 years older than me.
Oh, yeah. But the thing is, I started raving like at the age of 16, 15 here in New York City. Like they had early parties. So I went from raving, partying from the age of 16 to 18. And then 22, 23 is when I started to die down. So like I partied in my early age. So now it's like, whew, that was so long ago.
You normally go through like a good 3-4 year spell of like going straight partying and all that, like knocking it back and shit like that. It's like, okay, I'm done now. I'm gonna slow down a bit. Yep. And trust me, when you get around to like that 30 age, you're just like, oh, how did I do that? How did I like drink a 4 Loco at 10 o'clock at night just to start the night and then stumble in the dead of winter back to my dorm at like 6 o'clock in the morning after helping some random girl I didn't even know who had vomit all over her arm? That's a whole other different story for a whole different.
I was about to say this had to happen.
Oh man.
What's funny is that
No.
while Watkins was speaking about that, I'm like, is he talking about what I had to do to save somebody's life, carry them, 6 flights upstairs, and everything? They was drunk as hell, and I felt so bad because I bumped the head in a staircase, not just once, but I think like 3 times. So like in my head, it's like, damn, is Watkins talking about my adventure? But like, damn, he must have like had a crazy adventure too, like I did, because it's like that felt like he was talking about my experience too. So Watkins, I feel you.
Yeah. So, yeah, well, we'll see. Kids, it does not get easier getting older like
Yeah,
that. Because
gets tired.
as you heard, Jokester's tired. I'm tired. Like I was up for like 20 hours yesterday, and then I got like maybe 2.5, 3 hours of sleep today. And yeah, we're gonna keep on going till I don't know how to speak anymore.
Because
Come up with a coherent thought.
nah, to relate to what Watkins is saying, like you got to keep going. Like for example, life, life has been life for everyone. Trying to get our life situated, organized as best as we could in a controlled state. Me, as the day of this recording of Tuesday, uh, I organized my setup in a comfortable state where I could be comfortable to record, stream in a long period of time. Because for anybody that is a content creator or streaming, you streaming for 1 to 2 hours or more, it gets tiring in your chair, your comfortable state where you have everything. You gotta have the right amount of water, drink, and everything. So all that is into accountability. So I had to make myself like feel where is everything should be in place. My ADHD just kicked in. I did what I had to do. I got it done. But it just shows like being an adult is tough because you gotta work around what you need to do, who you live with. You gotta worry about you need to eat. It's like throughout the 6-8 hours of what I need to do, I forgot to eat lunch. Not because I didn't choose not to. It's just that I was so focused in doing the things I need to do that lunch just went around outside the left window. I'm like, shit, I'll eat soon. I'll eat just a bigger meal later.
Yeah.
Y'all better than me. I just like if I forget to eat, I just say it is what it is.
Yeah, I'll just eat the next meal. Great. Awesome. Fantastic.
I'll eat tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
There are plenty days where I've just said, I'll eat tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. It happens, dude.
It's understandable, but me, I have a fast metabolism that if I don't eat, I will not be able to function. Like, shit, how the fuck would I get shit done? So in my head is like, I gotta eat something like a bread, a banana, like something to conserve where I can continue going.
No, well, y'all saw me before we started recording. I was eating Cheez-Its. That's the first thing I've eaten today.
You better than me. But
I got my box of Cheez-Its right there, just staring at me.
Except for that nap. I did eat a nap before this, and that's probably why I'm like as discombobulated as I am right now.
Hey,
yeah.
Naps are good too on the point. Like you gotta balance your naps. Like if you wake up at 5 in the morning, you definitely gotta take a nap somewhere in between. If you wake up at like at 12, 11 p.m., like why taking a nap first? Or it depends on what it is going throughout your day. So it really depends. Like you gotta balance your naps for any person that is going through a long day or period. A nap is definitely needed.
Yeah, I just don't like napping just because it messes with my actual sleep schedule, like later in the day.
True.
Shout outs to insomnia.
Plus, I always feel like I just ruin the day when I take a nap. I'm like, oh, I could have been like doing other shit instead. I'm just sleeping. No, now I'm gonna be up till like 3 a.m. and I can't do anything because then I'll wake people up. No, fuck naps.
I don't mind it because
through.
I could stay up until 3 a.m. and just have like a fork and just block light and literally just be in my own little bubble. So it works for me.
I get that.
But no, not for everyone in that aspect, because I do want to talk about one thing, because I could have talked about it on our other show, Weaves is a Ring, because, that would take a long period of time. But somebody attended an event this past week, Friday, attended SmackDown at Madison Square Garden. one thing I'm mad about, I missed 20 minutes of the show because of commute and just, bad, trying to make signs of Weeps of the Ring and, trying to put the ad of, follow, hashtag Weeps of the Ring, follow at AniMa We Studio and everything. It was all pretty cool to do. And technically, it was my first signs, like my first official sign to take to an event.
I don't think I saw what the sign looked like, too.
What happened?
I don't think I saw what the sign looked like yet.
It should be in the Twitter. Yeah, I reposted it. It should have been on Twitter.
I think it's on Twitter.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Drop This Box posted it, or I reposted it what he posted. Yeah, because I sent it to the group in the Weeps of the Ring that I had a sign of a picture like this. And it was really dope. Like, I met a fan from far. They was shy to say hi to me, but totally understandable. In the future, anybody is welcome to say hi to me. I don't bite. If I look like I'm with friends, family, or with my wife or my kids in the future, just always be polite. Ask, talk. I will always make time for fans as best as I could. And the event was awesome. Mad that I missed 20 minutes. I didn't see Cody or Randy or KO in that segment with the bloodline, so I'm really disappointed. My wife was sad as hell too. She was like, I miss Cody. I was like, damn, okay, girl. Okay, you fucking.
Oh no, he came back out.
Yes,
he came back out later.
But he came back later for the dark show part.
Yeah, but if anything, that moment probably meant a little bit more than what you missed.
Correct. So I like it because it was more meaningful. It was longer. I got to see the dark show of.
Yeah. I just saw the sign.
Yeah. So it's just dope to have it. I have it right there as well. I could turn off the green screen and I could show it as well. But
yeah,
it was dope to see Cody Rhodes scream the whoa. I have a few videos that I'm edit and posted it sometime soon, this week or next week. That's a project on my own that I want to do. But seeing Cody Rhodes come out, we had Yeet versus Finn Balor. That was dope. The comedy of Yeet doing what he needs to do to entertain the crowd. Madison Square Garden screaming "fuck Solo." That was
You're talking about the Usos, right?
Yeah, the Usos.
Yeah.
Okay, see, the thing is, there's a rapper named Yeet. So whenever you were saying Yeet versus Finn Balor, I'm like, huh? When did he get in this?
Look, man, they had some basketball players on last week, so
yeah, that too.
Is possible.
Yeah, two of the basketball players were going like eye to eye to each other, like about to square up. I'm like, oh shit, okay, like. Anything can happen with Logan Paul. Also, it was dope to see Logan Paul. I never thought I'd be excited to see Logan Paul, the U.S. champion, like right in front of me. Like I was here and like he was here below, so I was just watching him from like above in the seats, and I was like, damn, it's cool to see Logan Paul. Like it's good. Like it's cool to see the U.S. champion. Like it's actually dope to see him, even though him as a person. Not saying I hate him or dislike him or like him as a person, but as a wrestler, I will give where credit's due. I like his work and I like what he's been giving us to the audience. So I'm very proud to see that. So overall, I'm fucking with it and I love the event. And it was my first time experiencing an event of pro wrestling with my spouse / partner. So it was really dope to see that an event itself. Like in a pro wrestling, I never thought, if you asked me 5-10 years ago, hey Vash, do you expect to see your spouse partner in the future in a pro wrestling event? I'll be like, hell no. Haktua.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Spit on that thing.
Yo, I'm sorry. That's been on my timeline for the past week.
It's been everywhere.
There's been remixes of DJs. There's been
of course there has
music. My whole IG has been a anime remix, some type of DJ remix of that whole line. It's insane.
That's why. That's why Naruto tried so hard to get Sasuke back. He wanted some more of that Hakutua.
Go away.
Well, technically he was his first kiss.
I forgot about that.
Oh, and Sasuke can summon a hawk. Oh, and he uses fire jutsu, and it's like a spitting motion. Oh, it makes sense. It makes perfect sense.
Hawk to
it. Them spicy hot tours.
Imagine somebody just uses fireball jutsu, and you just hear an echo in the background.
Hawk tour. Fire style, fireball jutsu. Hawk tour.
We're definitely gonna get clip out for this, definitely for sure. Other than that, I'm glad that we have all seen the same meme in the timeline. I don't know if anybody saw as well on today's timeline on the Tuesday of the 2nd. It was Gert got interviewed by some type of news station or somebody asking her about her work. Girl's gonna start a show. Girl's gonna move to New York or Los Angeles. Like, I'm like, damn, just for one clip, girl just went viral like that, mad quick.
That's crazy.
Yeet.
Yeet. Hey.
That's all I got.
Nah.
What a little hawk to it can do.
Exactly.
Some you gotta yeet it out.
Water style hawk to it.
Overall, the event of the pro wrestling, it was amazing on SmackDown to see. Overall, I had a great time. I can't wait to go again. My girl actually wants to go see the event that's next month in August. The event to see the superstars like Fanatics. My girl wants to go see.
Oh, over at Javits?
Yeah, the Javits Center. My girl wants to see Cody Rhodes, Bianca, and other superstars. Me too. So I'm like, shit, you too, me too. Shit, we out there. Like, shit, I'm with this. We out. Yeah. So that's pretty exciting. And also a big shout out by the time you guys see this recording, VOD, premiere, happy 4th of July. Happy holidays for anybody that enjoys this days off extra. 2 is happy 6th year anniversary for me and my lady. A big 6
I'm a hater, but I love their love. I'm a hater, but I love their love.
6 years. Positive out here. Positive. 6 years and counting. We're going. So by the time you guys see this recording, I appreciate it. A big shout out to all that love out there. You will find your spouse, your partner, your one. You'll find your fling. You will be happy. And at the end of the day, your happiness is what matters. That's all I got.
Yep.
But does anybody else got anything to bring up about life, what they've been doing, what they've been catching up to? If not, we can move on for what we've been consuming.
Ooh, some of those nom goodness.
Well, basically, only non-anime thing that I've been consuming as of recent. 2 things actually. One is Wuthering Waves. I've been obsessed with that game. I love it so daggone much. It's free to play. Play it and support Carol Games. It's really good. The second thing is I've gone down a rabbit hole of SpongeBob theories.
Oh no.
Yes.
SpongeBob theories? What?
Yes.
All right.
So many like crackpot ass theories of like
go down some of the iceberg. Give me some of the iceberg that you've delved deep into.
So there's the color theory for the different characters, what they represent and how it affects their character. There's the bubble theory, basically saying how Bubble Buddy and his son are fucking terrorists. There is what I essentially call the crash out theory when it comes to SpongeBob characters, and how all of them are fucking angry. Like, it is something that's skirted over because SpongeBob is such a naturally like happy character, but no, everybody in Bikini Bottom is miserable. Like, and they're always mad about something. Like, you got the people who is ready to jump an old person on the misinformation of him about to kick SpongeBob's butt. Like, how many times we gotta teach you this lesson, old man? First of all, what did y'all do the first time? Like, you got Squidward being a person. He's just naturally negative. Everybody is mean in some form. Like, if you see how some of the randoms act to SpongeBob in general.
Mm-hmm.
They are so mean. Like driving past SpongeBob one day. And this was after he failed to get his license. And I found this out because of a TikTok. And it was so mean.
No.
This fish was like, hey, how you doing? Or whatever. And SpongeBob was like, I'm about to get my license. The fish said, I doubt it, and walked off. The next day, he was like, he basically pulled up, said, oh, still walking. You need a ride to the Doofus convention? Because he was wearing the fucking crab suit. So it's like, why is everybody so mean? The fucking fish like, hey, you just blowing from stupid town. Was that necessary? Anybody reacting to Sandy during the sport, that was just racism. Like, it was just was so much going on that like made me realize all of these people are fucking despicable. And like the theories I've been watching have been just amazing. And like just hearing how people can even. There was a theory about Mr. Krabs committing insurance fraud with the Krabby Hotel.
I didn't even think that was. I didn't even know that was a thing. What?
There was an episode where when Mr. Krabs turned the Krusty Krab to a hotel because he stayed at a hotel for some conference thing, and then he found out how much they overpriced for everything. So he was like, bet I'm about to start a hotel. He built it in a day. He basically knew it was gonna fail. The fucking person who made the video pointed out the fact that we all know Patrick is broke. He has no money. Why would you let Patrick stay there? Because he literally pays in tips and rocks.
That is true. I remember seeing that.
Look, that's that government check he gets. So
he put so much bullshit into that hotel, all for it to fall. And I feel like he meant for it to fall because of an insurance scheme.
That's just more money.
And it's Mr. Krabs, so it makes sense.
Yep.
Like,
no. Don't make me look this up. Don't make me look up these theories now.
I have been enjoying the theories of SpongeBob.
Oh shit. Oh god. Well, I haven't been looking into theories like that with SpongeBob.
Same.
Oh shit. I mean, I've been watching The Boys, which has been pretty good this season. Actually, oh no, I didn't watch last week's episode, so I gotta watch that. I beat Ghost of Tsushima again.
Nice.
That game is still excellent to this day. I know it's only been like 4 years since it came out, but god damn, it's so good. It is so good. Highly recommend if you guys haven't played it yet. And I'm kind of torn what I want to play next. On at least with my PlayStation, it's either playing Red Dead Redemption 2 or trying my hand at Elden Ring. And I'm not gonna lie, Red Dead Redemption sounds a little more casual for me, which
I've heard some people have been going through it with Elden Ring.
Oh yeah, no, I've heard. I mean, because that's the thing. I still need to beat the base game, so I'm not even close to doing the DLC stuff. And apparently, that's making some people like rip their hair out. And I'm like, oh well, do I really want to cost my sanity just to fix this FOMO I'm feeling? The answer is probably yes. Because
there's a streamer who I'm not the biggest fan of him because I feel like he stinks in person. But no, he's known for like being really good at Dark Souls games. He's known for playing them, streaming them and stuff like that. Apparently the DLC made him give up.
Really?
So I was like, oh.
Damn.
It's weird because I heard from other people that are friends, they're saying that the DLC kind of felt easy.
I have not heard that from anyone. Your friends must be different.
Yeah, they're just built different.
Hey, sometimes you gotta be built different to be different. Hey, I guess. Hey.
Yeah. Man, now the only footage I've been watching of it though is I've been watching Jacksepticeye's playthrough of the DLC, which it's been kind of fun. That's been a nice way to spend my commute to and from work. But
outside of another Crab's Treasure, I'm not interested in like the Souls-like games. So like that's why I never paid attention to them.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's not really up my alley, but man, the FOMO was kind of hitting me this week. I'm like, man, I should, because I tried it before when it first came out, but I was like, man, I should try it again. Let's see if I can actually, as the kids say, get good. Like, let's see if I can actually do that. But we'll see.
I remembered
find out
the tree night thing, the big night at the beginning of Elden Ring. That is totally optional. And then I say, you know what? I'm gonna experience FOMO. I'm gonna be good. I don't have that. Matter of fact, I don't have that FOMO. I have the what's the glad I'm missing out? like
glad I'm missing out. Gimmo?
Yep, the Gimmo.
Yeah,
Gimmo.
I'm like, I think that's correct. For me, I haven't been interested in Elden Ring or Dark Souls game. Like, for me, when I go to my games, I like to be chill. Like, a game that I like to watch my friends play those fun, weird games. Like, for example, Jokester playing the game of the crab. For me, that's entertaining to watch him play. Would I actually play that? Most likely, maybe. That's a big maybe.
I would not play any game that can say it's like a Souls-like game, but that game got me because of its cute nature. Like, see, Souls games have the thing of they all look depressing as hell. I don't want to play that.
They're like,
and like all the bosses are like these weird amalgamations with like 10 arms and like 3 eyes and shit like that.
I don't know.
Everything is gray and I totally like it. But then you have another Crab's Treasure, which is underwater. It's fun. Sometimes it's gray, but then there's whimsy and you're a crab fighting for your shell back because of tax evasion.
Exactly.
So it's like, it's amazing.
It's sitting there. It's real sitting on the.
As a crab. Dark Souls is like there's this content creator that has like almost 6 PCs set up. He has like a whole room card thing. I forgot his IG name or handle of his social media, but he was showing his gameplay. He literally walked into the room and the boss is literally taking half his life already. Like the boss came in swinging and he already has half his life already. Now he has to survive and take down the boss. I'm like, yo, that's stressful. That you gotta have the skill sets, all the items with you to be prepared to be a half life already, and you just enter the fucking dungeon, and then you gotta fucking try to survive and kill the boss. That's stress as hell.
Listen, I played one boss fight because one of my best friends was playing Liza P, and I played one boss fight from that just because I was at his house when he was fighting it. It was kicking his ass. I was like, you know what? I'm better. No, I wasn't. I knew I wasn't. I was just talking shit. I was like, you know what? I'm better. I actually made it very far on my second try, but fuck that game.
That's why I haven't gone back to Liza P. I started it like 10 minutes in, and I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah. See, that's the funny part about like watching content creators playing these games, because like you watch it, you're just like, oh, that's not that hard. You're just dodging here and hitting him there, and you're being patient and all that. But then like you play the game, you do one roll, and then they take out all your health, and you're like, but I dodged. What? No. And then you're like, should I lock in? And then you don't, and then you put the game away. But yeah, that's basically where I am at. Probably gonna end up playing Red Dead Redemption 2 because I need to beat that.
I like how we basically talked you into it.
The one that I love to watch people play is Super Mario Maker.
Those can be fun. Fun.
No, I'm sorry. That's probably why Jokestar is having that look, because he probably hates people that's me. Because a big shout out to my boy Ray Apollo. He was streaming this game. I will send him the maps or levels of maps I found that are unbeatable, and he had to start it. He will look at it and like it has so many things, so many obstacles going on, and he would look at the camera. He'd be like, "You raggedy bitch, why you gotta send me this?" He's like, because part of some streams he has to at least try the level once. There were a few of the maps that me or my friend Sam was sending back then. He would look at the camera and hate us through the camera. I felt the pain, but the inner me wanted to cause more pain. And be like, we'll send him more crazier maps that I found from Reddit, Twitter, wherever that it was going on the pandemic or pre-pandemic. It was amazing. It was my humor just to see my friends, my character friends, just to see them going through hell in the most entertaining, humorous way possible. Right, Jokester?
It's not them sending it. I have one up because I have a close friend, same town, who makes them. Hey, Summer, I love you to death. Fuck you. Ooh. Mario Maker is why I will never look at a Galumba and think, you know what? I fucks with you. No, fuck you, you tomato-headed bitch. You are the worst of the Goombas. I swear to God. Why did she ever? Oh,
oh my God.
Bro,
we got him.
Bro, remembering this fucking level, it took me 2 hours to get through half of it. I hate Mario Maker. I high-key refuse to ever play it again. Oh.
Jokester,
wow.
don't ever let me know if you're gonna play and tell Twitch chat like, hey, guy, post links. You will have me posting 20 different links of maps that you're gonna probably hate me or not speak to me for a couple of days. Like, Vash, why you guys send me these? These are hell. I'm like, I know. Can you play them for me?
What's your?
I genuinely never want to touch Mario Maker again.
Bro,
I play games that infuriate me all the time. I still play fighting games even though I get juggled like a motherfucker. I fucking fuse.
Have me play Crash Bandicoot games. You will have me almost break a controller.
No.
Nope. You have me almost break a controller.
I'm good.
There was a time
I'm good off of those.
Years ago, I was playing the Crash Bandicoot that's on my PS5. If anything, I will stream it. I will stream it just for the fuck of it. Just to have the audience see how mad they'll be like, yo, if Ash gets mad, like, yeah. Like, yo, that controller will probably get flown away and hit by the wall. Because Crash Bandicoot, those maps not be hard. Is that by the time you're done with the map, it tells you out of
how many boxes you missed,
how many boxes you fucking missed.
Yeah.
And it tells you 41 boxes, for example, and you got 20, and you be like, bitch, where was the other fucking 18? Or where was the other 20? Where the fuck was it? I'm like,
just meanwhile you're watching these boxes smack the shit out of you.
Yo, and you be mad as hell, and you be falling, and then you be getting hit by a boulder, or you have to run to break a box to not get hit by the boulder. Jeez, that just gives me you know, I don't know if you ever guys came across the type of videos that you go through IG and then you see why we have anxiety these type of days because of those type of games we played back as a kid. So rewatching to transition to what else I've been watching, I've been rewatching Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh yeah, that's a good show.
Rest in peace to Captain Holt. Great as actor, he does an amazing job to portray what we see on screen. A captain as Holt into his character, and he plays a nice role of the father figure with Jake, and it's really interesting relationship of trying to balance the boundaries of captain to a detective and how to kind of mentor even in the late age, but also having a lieutenant, you also dating your coworker and everything in a dynamic. And it's a great show to balance the quirks that each type of coworker have. Like Jake, he has a lot of quirks, but his coworkers still love him just because he still gets the job done, even though he knows that he has flaws. And I love that show about it, and it's very intriguing. So that gave me the little quick transition conversation.
Right. Now, Brooklyn Nine-Nine is good.
I've never watched.
I should rewatch.
I've never watched it, but I did I just see the scene a lot on YouTube of Captain Holt and Terry Crews. I don't know who his character is. But he was like,
it's Terry Crews.
Yeah.
It's basically Terry.
"Oh God!" But it was them arguing over who was riding a motorcycle. He was like, "Are you playing the gay card?" And just
yes.
snap.
He
Bruh.
snaps like, yes, yes, queen.
I love that scene,
He's a
dog.
yes, queen. The scene I always see on YouTube or see on IG is with Jake Peralta when he screams. I mean, when he sings the song.
Oh,
I forgot the song.
when he has the guys singing it.
Yes, yeah. The guys like number 1, number 2, number 3, 4, and 5, and then by the end,
harmony.
The girl's like, it was number 4. He killed my brother. Jake was like, oh yeah, I forgot. We were finding a murderer. Damn, I got the moment.
That's right.
Fucking they were singing "I Want It That Way."
Yes, that one.
That's what it was. Yep.
That's what it was. Thank you. I wanted it that way.
It was number 4.
It was number 4.
Right.
He murdered my brother. Like, I
just
fuck.
remember now number 5.
Exactly. I recommend it. I recommend for anybody in the chat. I keep saying chat. For anybody in the VOD, please go watch it. Be entertained by it. I highly recommend it. Also, the Jokester, watch it. Me and my wife went from season 1. Now we're on season 2, right? Right, we're on season 2 now. Yes, we're on season 2. So it's been a good time towards Brooklyn Nine-Nine. We haven't watched any movies lately, so I cannot bring that up. Because girl been busy. I've been busy working. June has had me book in a great positive way, so I'm glad and grateful. That's all I gotta say.
I guess to bring up a movie, Bad Boys 2. Bad Boys 4.
4, yeah.
Amazing.
How was it?
It was amazing. It was so good.
I heard it was pretty good.
I heard great things about this one, which I'm still sad that they never named the 4th one, Bad Boys for Life. Instead, they gave that to number 3, which I'm like, you literally had the perfect fucking marketing. They literally Bad Boys for Life.
We ain't bad boys for life.
How was that scene?
That was great.
Chad, Rob, spoiler slightly from a scene I saw in the trailer. So there's not
I just got a Windows 11 jump scare. What the fuck?
I'm like, if they start doing a whole update, you will be gone for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
No, it was just like, hey, here's what's new with Windows 11. I don't want this shit.
It's like, no, go away.
Yeah, mine is not ready for Windows 11, but I also need to activate my Windows to afford that. But hey, that's a whole different conversation. But for Bad Boys for Life, Bad Boys 4, how was that scene when they were talking about they're trying to be good guys, and Will was like, we cannot have a song called Good Guys for Life. We're bad boys. How is that scene? Because I saw it in the trailer, but I want to know what context. Like, how did it fit?
So it was actually really good. Basically, the movie is a midlife crisis, a technical midlife crisis for the both of them. One trying to be a new father, the other one, I guess y'all plan on watching it, right?
Yes, I do plan on watching.
Okay, so I won't spoil it. Basically, one's acting manically happy, the other one is going through the motions. Because if you remember from Bad Boys 3, he finds out he's a dad. He's trying to be a dad while also trying to solve some shit.
And a bad boy.
Yeah, but one of them is like, with him being manically happy, he's also trying to be like uber positive Christian type beat. It fits very well, and it's very well done.
Okay, good.
I'm glad to hear that. That's the one I've been wanting to see. We did talk behind the scenes that we will be watching the Godzilla New Kingdom or something like that down the line. So chat, we might be doing review for it just for the fun of it, and also Godzilla.
I think you're the only one that hasn't seen it.
Yeah, I am the only one that haven't seen it. I just realized I've been wanting to watch Godzilla -1. I just noticed, is that a monkey that's pink and gray?
Yeah, it's one of those stretch monkeys.
Oh shit!
Oh my God!
Seen that
yes.
so long.
Oh, look at him! Look at his
Oh my God!
Come at me, Godzilla! Come at me, motherfucker!
Yo, also, I know we're gonna talk about the news, but they did announce Godzilla, the next one with King Kong and everything. So that's pretty
Oh,
exciting.
yeah. Oh, I can't wait for it. I
But
can't wait for that
you know what?
MonsterVerse movie.
Transition for that, since we could get into the news segment right now. That Godzilla won the first one for the Otaku Big News Buzz Central. For anybody that's unaware of it, this is the pulse of our Anime Lately podcast. We have been the start in the early phase. We're on episode 148. Since the beginning of the show, we have always discussed about the Otaku news. So what's up to date right now? Let's get ready to dive into the latest buzz, hottest news, and our spirited opinions on everything entertainment. One of the first things is the Godzilla movie got greenlit for a next installment coming out in 2025, I believe, or 2026 or so, I believe. So I see Jokester OD excited. I'm gonna pass it to you first. How do you feel about this?
I need more kaiju content. I love gigantic monsters. Like, I just like big monsters, bro. I've actually, after I saw Godzilla versus Godzilla and Kong, I went back and watched a few of the really old, like really campy monster movies. Just while, I was probably playing like Pokemon Unite or Smash Bros in the background, and I just had that playing on the side, and I was just like, oh my god, these movies are so bad, but they're so fun. And like,
Oh
it's
my
like
God.
now
Oh, yeah.
they're actually good and they're still fun because they have budgets. So,
Yep,
ooh,
right?
I've
You can get
been,
actual suplexes, like actual suplexes and drop kicks and shit. Like, oh, it's so good. And
What I
the
love
blast
about this
breaths.
is that
Oh.
Godzilla is in a public domain name. That we have two
Mhm.
versions. We have the original version of Godzilla being from the Japan, Korea time, where with the atomic bomb and how it has always been part of our history. So I love how that's still going on in that side where we have Godzilla minus one. So I'm glad to
yeah,
see that. I'm gonna still check that one out
Mhm.
soon. But then we have now the crazy fan fiction type of fantasy lore, but just shot with adrenaline times 1,000, and that we
Yeah.
get fucking Godzilla and Kong. Like the guys just spoke, having a suplex. Again, that's not a spoiler because that's been in the trailer. But then we get a whole pink Godzilla atomic bomb blast going on, and we have other version of the King of Monsters going on in the previous films, and we have read these things in
Mhm.
the book and lores, but to actually see it adapted is like holy shit. It's like if you go to a pro wrestling event, you hear the word holy shit many times. This is what you see at the movie theater. Instead of us screaming holy shit, instead of us screaming at home, in the theater we don't, but in our head, us seeing a fucking kaiju just jumping off a volcano and shit like that, we'll be like, yeah,
Like,
we wish we could survive in that
shit.
planet, but it's dope to see that. We will not survive, but it's dope to see that.
yeah,
Oh,
no,
yes.
I will still say the final battle of that movie is peak
Oh, it's so
fiction.
glorious.
It is peak
Dude,
fiction.
it is so fun. Like, dude, the anti-gravity, that's all I'm gonna say. Anti-gravity kaiju fight.
The anti-gravity, the crystal, Doug, like it's all so good.
Doug. No.
My nigga Doug, bruh. Oh my god, I love Doug.
That's where I remember. I remember the word Doug. It was from Thor: Love and Thunder, I believe it was.
Thor: Love and Thunder.
What?
Because
Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah, I believe Thor: Love and Thunder. They also had a character named Doug.
I haven't seen Thor: Love and Thunder yet.
No, it was.
See, I blocked Thor: Love and Thunder out of my mind
it
because
was not that one. It was the one where he was in the planet with Hulk.
Ragnarok.
Ragnar. It was Thor Ragnar. Because
Okay.
remember they had the little blue creature. It was Doug.
vaguely.
Was it the one that died instantly?
Yes, Ham.
Oh god, yeah, that
Okay.
bug. I know exactly who you're talking about now.
Every time he kept saying Doug, I'm like, why is my brain remembering a different thing right now? Like, why
Yeah,
is my
see,
remembering it?
whenever I think Doug, I think either tiny or I guess tiny in comparison, giant monkey, or a boring ass kid show.
Oh no!
Oh, really?
I will
Oh
say it.
no!
Doug was
Oh
boring,
no!
bro. Doug was
Look, Doug
boring.
was great. Doug was
Boring.
great. Look,
How you a
he
super?
was
How
fun.
you make yourself a superhero with no powers?
Look,
It wasn't
You
for
ain't
me
got
either.
you ain't got
he's just
money
a
like
quiet
Batman.
kid.
Bruh, Doug was stupid.
What was his superpower again? Like the
Nothing.
Quail Man superpower? No, he had something. It was he could leave you stupefied. That's what it was. Because he like his eyes got all bulgy. He's just like, and now to leave you helpless and stupefied. Pew, 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 pew. And it
Oh
would
yeah,
always
he left
be,
me stupefied. There's a man walking around in his drawers.
look, hey, Superman does the same thing. So you know, tomato, tomato,
He's not wearing it outside of cargo shorts.
Sir.
tomato, tomato.
Man, that's not the same.
They both have a bang. Oh my god, wait, Quail Man. Is Quail Man a Kryptonian? There's your next theory right there. Look, he's got the bang, got the little curl like Superman does. He's got a cape. He's got an
And you
emblem.
know, you trying to make the Superman comparisons. I don't like Superman.
Yeah,
Yes,
I remember
even better.
that. I remember that. But you know what you could like, Jokester? Maybe give it another try. What you could love, you gotta join the Grand Line. Cause One Piece live action just started
Yo.
filming for season 2.
No. I will watch fight
Remit.
scenes. I will gladly watch fight scenes. I'm
So-
not watching
Yeah,
One Piece.
fine. Fine.
For those
Fine.
that don't know, we have the announcement of the One Piece live action having its production starting. Episode 201 is called The Beginning and the End, written by Matt Owens and Ian Stokes. And we have the season 2 cast of Baroque Works and number 5, number 9, and Miss Valentine with number 3.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think about walking? Since I know you're hype, I know you're excited for this.
Yeah. Like, okay. We're getting the cast list like spread out through the past like few days and all that. And I was sitting there at work and like IMDbing most of these people. I think only one or two of them I recognized from any shows that I could spot. I think it was like the guy who's playing Crocus. I recognized him from something, and I'd have to look this back up too. But I'm glad that these are like a lot of no-named people, almost no-name people, because like a lot of them only have like maybe 5 or 6 movies
Well,
in their IMDb.
the one that's definitely not no name. He has a name.
Oh well, yeah.
Is number 3. David. I'm not gonna
Oh,
try.
yeah.
I'm not gonna try to butcher his last name. That's the.
I know who you're talking about.
Spell it.
Yeah. But number 3, you have seen him in Ant-Man and the Wasp. You have seen him in the original Ant-Man. He has been in many productions. The guy that is playing number 5, Cameron Johnson, he was Batwing in the show of Batwoman in the CW.
So, Jokester, Mr. 3
Wait.
is David Dastmalchian.
I appreciate.
He was.
Thank
I
you,
know he
Marcus.
was in the. I probably butchered his last name. I know, but he was in the Dark Knight.
Bro's last name is a dog breed, but also Batwing was in Batwoman.
Yes, in the
We
Batwoman
don't talk
show
about
in the CW.
Oh, I did not keep up with the CW shows after I gave up on the Flash.
I fell off. I was very sad that I fell off, but things happened. But I fell from the Flash after season 6 or 7. I did watch season 8. I mean, I did watch all of Arrow, Legends, Supergirl, Batwoman. I fell off, and Black Lightning after season 1. I fell off. But like Walken said, Whopple, Dalton, Smoker. I'm really curious to see how they're gonna adapt the whole Devil Fruit, Brogy, and then Derry. They're both giants, so really curious to see how they're gonna actually make them really realistic. And we're very close because we have Dalton and we have Miss Valentine. There are people that we're supposed to meet with two side characters where I belong. We have number 2, Bunchan. I'm curious to see who the cast for number 2. And for Vivi, those are the 2 I'm really curious about. And then the 3 people after is Crocodile, the male version, because we saw a female version on a side panel. As much as people could say,
that little thing.
That was 100% Crocodile. Even though I have not seen the show, but I've seen the screenshot. That is a female version of Crocodile. It can mean so much for it.
I'm not saying 100% I'm not saying 100% yet because I don't want to be 100% like that yet. But it's
a possibility.
Tashiki's gonna get a lot more fans. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yes.
Tashiki's gonna get a lot more fans. Probably Miss Valentine too.
Yes, I agree.
But like I was saying earlier, it's just like, you know, a lot of these men and women, they don't have a lot on their IMDb's, but like a lot of them were also which is really good, but like a lot of them too were like in drama series too, so it's going to be interesting how like some of these people are portraying their characters, especially like I mean Clive Russell right here is Crocus, and like I'm curious to see what he does because like a lot of his stuff was like dramas and all that.
Yes,
so
but that's good because of Crocus, he has a lot of drama scenes. He has that stare down with Sanji and the crew literally like, why are you inside my whale?
You thought that was a dramatic scene? You thought that comedy gold was dramatic?
Comedy gold is crazy.
Comedy gold? No. Holy crap! No, this is like one of the funniest scenes in that, man, probably in that whole beginning arc.
It like, was. They're literally just staring at a dude who's living inside a whale, and he painted the inside of the whale to look like a fucking damn sky.
It's not only just that; it's the fact that they do like the cutaways, like you were saying, with him like staring off like at the crew and all that. It like pans to him, and like the whole time they like cut to like a different shot. They like do this like dun music. It's like dun 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 dun. It's like showing like Crocus looking, and then dun right at the crew. Dun. It's a shot of the ship or whatever, and it's like it ends with like the last 2 scenes is like done. It's like Crocus's face, and then it goes done, and it like does a close up of it, and then he's just like, "Wait, I don't even know y'all's name." And then he's just like, "My name is Crocus." It's like I'm butchering it, but like, god damn, it is so.
You hit it on the spot because that was like literally
so
the last minute of that episode, and they just end to be continued. I was like, bitch, is this how you ended it? I remember like, because I rewatched it with wifey like literally last year ago, roughly.
Oh, it's so good.
Like I said, I'm excited, curious to see who are they gonna have for Bonclay, Crocodile, Nico Robin, and Chopper.
Well, I know who they better have as Kureha.
Oh yeah,
Netflix, you better show that money. You better show that money.
She said it. She's willing to do it. She's willing to do it. Like she said it. Yeah. I'm all for it.
Jamie Lee Curtis, by the way, everybody.
Oh yes, of course. For anybody that doesn't know, it was Jamie Lee Curtis. She wants to be in this show and be playing her. She said that she's a fan of the show and she's a fan of 2020 Chopper. She has said it herself. Go search online, Google. You will find it.
I find it hilarious if they just made Chopper an actual dog.
That would be hilarious. Oh wait, that'd be funny as shit.
That would portray in a comedy way because he always gets told that he's a dog.
They're like,
reindeer dog,
little Tanuki with you. Oh, reindeer dog. Oh no, not the dub. Oh shit. But yeah, I'm excited to see where we're going with it.
It will be different. I'm thrilled, happy for the cast, congratulations for them to record and film for season 2. I know me and Watkins was having like a breakdown of when they're gonna have the ending, because they said that season 2 would be done with Alabasta. Really curious to see how they would have Alabasta with the side characters and the sand, because they could film that in Africa and everything where they are currently filming. But I wonder how they're all gonna lead up to. Like, it's really curious to see how Alabasta is all gonna look, because we should be getting this by late 2025 or early 2026 for season 2.
Yeah. Yep. So we'll just have to wait and see with where we go from there with all of that.
But I don't know how I feel about this topic, but I'm gonna have fun with this transition. But you know what we could be excited for? Having a stupid trilogy for 2/1 arc called Infinity Classic Arc. Instead, the animation company Ufotable said, let's spin this movie in 2 arc in a 3 trilogy movie adaptation of Infinity Classic Arc.
So I still think it's like, because we talked about it the other day, I still think it's a good idea. Just like, because from I haven't read Demon Slayer, right? But I've heard that pretty much what's about to happen is a bunch of big fights before the end, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, it seems pretty, like, if it's a bunch of big fights and then maybe, like, dialogue happening between them, there's no real reason to stretch that out into seasons.
Yeah.
One thing is for them to announce, with jokes aside, for them to announce 3 trilogy movie means they at least have a floor plan. They at least know the direction of how to split already the 2 arcs or the big type of saga of the Infinity Classic Arc. For them to already have, the Infinity of the Castle arc, for them to already have this plan out and know where they want to lead it to, which is good, because usually when they announce something, is like they say movies, so they plan for more, but they don't know the direction yet of how many they will land, 1 or 2 or 3. For them to already have a trilogy plan, I wonder if this is gonna be like a full 1 hour to 2 hours, or like a 4 hour and 25 minutes type of movie. Because 3 trilogy, that means you could literally have that as a 12 episode arc.
I mean, considering they already have done movies, because it's been 2 Demon Slayer movies, right?
Yeah.
The train arc, and then whatever the fuck the other one is.
Well, no. There's been 1 movie. The other one was basically just the last episode of season 3 and then the first episode of season 4.
But it was a movie, right?
Movie.
So the movie,
it was the length of a movie.
So the movie,
yeah, it was. They basically put 2 episodes together.
1 hour and 57 minutes.
That's what they did. Yeah. And then they adapted that into the anime.
I still blame Dragon Ball.
Partially. Well, as somebody who has read the manga, I'm fine with this. Yes, actually, I am. I am actually very excited for this, because I think they can break it up in a way where this will be palatable and actually probably be a lot better. Like, kind of like what Jokester was saying with this could be a lot better than just a regular season of anime, especially with Demon Slayer and all that. Plus, like, I can kind of envision how they can break it up and all that. And plus, I think it'll be a lot better than ending a series with, like, 200 chapters left with 2 movies. Looking at you, Haikyuu. Because, yeah, I saw that movie. I never read the manga, but I saw the movie, and
they have a Haikyuu movie.
Yeah, they have a movie.
Yeah, they're finishing up the series, which has like 200 chapters for them to adapt, and they're doing that in 2 movies.
Volleyball.
So the movie is about the next
Arc of
match.
Tournament. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's like the next match of the tournament that they're in, like the national tournament and all that. And it's like this big rivalry that's between the two schools, whatever bullshit and all that. But like they skip out on so much, and you can kind of tell too. And like even just watching it, I could tell that they made a lot of shortcuts with the animation.
I'm
like,
mad about that. I'm very disappointed.
Yeah, man, I was so pissed. And here's the other thing too. It was like 80 minutes long. It wasn't even like an hour and a half. It was super short. And then like, I'm not gonna lie. Like halfway through the movie, I'm like, okay, this isn't the Haikyuu that I liked. This just feels empty. And it sucks that like somebody who didn't read the manga can tell that. But then like the second half of the movie happens and it's like, all right, that's fine, that was good, but it's like you just sat there wondering, man, what could have been if this was an actual season, because god, it would have been something special. I think
the studio of Haikyuu, or the animation studio, or whoever runs it, made the decision that seeing the success of Demon Slayer, of SAO, and other animation properties like Dragon Ball, they was hoping that they could backpedal in the money of what those anime have succeeded in.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Haikyuu failed at it, because they have to understand, a sports anime being shown as a movie doesn't always hit the same. Guess what? Blue Lock is trying to do that as well. I think they're having like a 2-episode preview in a movie theater as well, sometime this fall. Is it gonna do well? I'm really curious about that.
Yeah, I know the movie that came out is based off of like a side story that they did, that the manga did.
Yeah, it's probably that one, Blue Lock, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I know that's a thing, or that's what that was a thing. But like tying this back, I guess, to Demon Slayer, it's like, okay, I saw what they did with the train arc and how they adapted that into a movie, and I was very pleased with that one.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, we're gonna do a trilogy of movies to finish out the story. I'm like, okay, you know what? Fine. I can deal with that, because like you guys have already proven with the one arc that you turn into a movie that it can be done really well. So I'm excited for it. There's my 2 cents on it, or $5. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm excited for Demon Slayer. Haven't seen season 2 or 3 or any of the arc of District Entertainment, Red Light District, or whatever may be going on right now. I am excited overall. Haven't kept up to date because of life, and because life is lifing. But I'm excited that once I get the time around it, to finally see this crazy animation of storytelling of Tanjiro, Nezuko, Zenitsu, and our type of Michael Jackson type of villain. I've seen the meme of last week when Madouche was walking through the woods or through the forest, and I heard the song. I just heard the song in the background of Thriller, or I think it was Beat or Smooth Criminal. One of those songs was on timeline, and I was laughing like, why does this fit so well, but so perfectly? Like, it just fits it so well, and I love it. But other than that, what's up, Paul?
I'm just thinking, I'm dumb, so I'm over here thinking of Muzan getting cut, and I just hear Michael Jackson. Oh, just.
Oh, you having your own little story up there,
bro. I love it. Hate the way my mind works. That shit.
But the last question, the last news I'm gonna bring up for today's Otaku News segment is, I'm sure the only person that could give a full thoughts about this is Watkins, about Eden Zero ending officially. But Jokes, did you ever read it, or are you aware about his series Eden Zero that has 200 plus chapters?
I put it on my list after the last time we talked about it with Watkins. I haven't started it yet because I got sucked into another manhwa. So yeah, it got put on the back burner real quick once I started that shit.
Don't worry, I don't blame you.
As somebody who has read it, Eden Zero. Wait, what was the last time I stopped reading? I'll tell you right now. Let me see. Because I read Eden Zero like 4 or 5 years ago, and Eden Zero, I stopped at chapter 109, and they ended at 283.
Yeah. Yeah, it went on for a while,
Yeah,
but
it started in 2018 of June.
mm-hmm.
Oh wow. And then it ended in June. Wow, it started June 26, 2018, and then it ended on June 26, 2024.
That's crazy. Mashimo, what are you doing with yourself,
Wow.
buddy? Oh, that's nice planning. Nice
That
planning on his
that
part.
is beautiful planning. Start date and end date. Wow. Shit, I give props on
I
that.
love it.
I didn't expect that.
Oh yeah.
But Eden Zero, fun series, 109 chapters from what I read. I will pass it to Wankus in a second to give his full thoughts overall of the series. But to me, from what I thought, it was a cool ideology of you trying to mix Star Trek with anime story lore with a bit of time travel. That's all I could say without going any type of spoilery. The type of power scale type of system with your ether gear was pretty interesting how it would develop with the characters of Shiki, Rebecca. I love the character Wheeze. He is dope. He is intuitive of engineering and knowing how to cope with the mechanics and have your own Iron Man suit. I love that. Like my dude, like he made his own Iron Man suit. It was also on heels. Its all type of body armor was really dope. And Homura, this woman dies. That's all I'm gonna say. Dies. Paul, you will love Homura. That's all I'm gonna say.
I thought you said dies, and I was like, that's a spoiler.
No, dies. Thick thighs. Thick
Nah, like thighs, like
All right, you said thighs. You got my attention. You got my attention.
Or you could just search up on Twitter or Google for Homura. You will find it.
Yeah, easily. You know, just go to certain websites and you'll find some great art of Homura and anything else that Mashima has created.
But Watkins, who is Homura? What did you think of the series involving Homura, Shiki, Eden Zero, Eden One, and etc.?
The fact you didn't even reference Rebecca, how dare you? How dare you? She is a YouTuber.
Sorry,
she has made many subscribers. Yeah, the Lucy of the series, if you will. Okay, look, I won't go into too much detail with Eden Zero because it's a really good series. I think it's really good. It's a lot of fun. Your typical Mashima story, you know, take that what you will with like people who have read or watched Fairy Tail or Rave Master or anything else that he's made. One. I'll take your word for it. One day I'll watch it or read it. Who knows? We'll find out. But
it's goated.
It's goated.
I will take y'all's word for it. I saw like a couple episodes. Yeah, I saw a couple episodes when I was younger, but that was about it. Eden Zero, basically, if you like sci-fi mixed with fuck it. If you like sci-fi mixed with fairy tale, you'll like Eden Zero. It's got a really good story. Vash mentioned, you know, there's time travel involved with which yes and no in a way. So, but that's for you to find out if you read or watch the anime. The way the ending to it was actually it was really good, especially like when you take in consideration everything that they all went through and all the other like BS that kind of happened in the series. The way it ends, you're just sitting there like, you know what? Fair. This is fine. This is fine. This is lovely. This is great. If I gave it a rating, I've kind of been torn between it because I'm like, okay, do I give it a 7 or do I give it an 8? And I'm kind of leaning towards the 8, so we'll keep it at an 8 out of 10 for now. But that could change upon like a reread or rewatch or whatever. But I do recommend it because it's some of Mashima's strongest writing, I would say. And again, I know I didn't really like experience Rave Master like some of these other people, but I would still stick by that it's some of his best writing that he's done. Some of it's kind of like, could have done something different, but yeah, whatever. But Mashima's got his monthly series now. He's still got Fairy Tail going on. He's still got like 4 other projects that we probably don't even know about. Like, the man doesn't sleep. He just loves to write stories. And
this man will play video games, write, draw video games, write series, write a bi-weekly series, write a monthly series, write a spin-off one-shot series, and still have time to tweet and do other stuff. Like, man, when are you gonna catch a break, my G?
I don't know if he still does this, but he had a YouTube channel where like he would just draw shit for people.
Oh, that's sick.
Yes, I remember. I remember he used to do that.
Yep. But yeah, definitely go check it out. I recommend it. It's pretty good, but I don't want to say too much beyond that, just because then I would have to get into spoiler territory and talk about things and actually think deeper about the series than I have in a while. So yeah.
Nah, totally understandable, but chat. This is all we have for the conversation for the Otaku News, Big News Buzz Central.
Oh, one thing.
Oh, we missed one. What's up?
I saw you put it in the wrong section. Wolverine and Deadpool, July 26th.
Oh yeah.
You actually put it in the main topic part.
No, well, I was gonna put the main topic because that was for the summer season preview. Overall, it didn't have to be anime as well. It could be things that's coming out.
Okay, that's my fault then. Okay, that's my fault then, because I thought that was just for the anime wise.
I'm just excited because I work on the commercials that are coming out soon for it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So I can't wait to see it.
I saw a Heineken commercial earlier of Deadpool and Wolverine. It was funny. Wolverine walks up. He's just like trying to get his claws out. He's just like, "Where are they?" And Deadpool's like, "I made you something." And he just pulls up this little tray of like 2 cans of Heineken. He's just like, "Huh? It's like, dude, what? Why'd you make 2 cans out of adamantium for freaking Heineken of all things?"
That's hilarious.
Oh man, Deadpool. But if we didn't miss any news to talk about, because I'd rather save that for our summer season, type of conversation overall. But chat, if we miss any other news, please let us know down in the comment section down below. Let us know if we missed anything to talk about. If we did, we will talk about it in our next week recording. Yes, next week I believe is also a recording, I believe, or it might be a stream. I will write that in the comment section in the pin to give a fact check about that. But spring season review, was it the bloom or was it gloom? Let us know how you guys felt about it, because this is spring season anime review. Walkers, I'm gonna pass it to you first. Were you entertained by the season? Did you have a good time? Were you let down, or were you not that intrigued and watching week to week?
So there was only one show I kept up with week to week. A lot of stuff I just kind of wanted to build up, and some of the things I also want to wait for the dub for. So like Konosuba, for example, I kind of want to wait for the dub for that one because I really like the dub for it. But from what I'm seeing, from what I saw happen in that season, looks like it was a lot of fun. Kaiju number 8, still gonna wait on. I'll probably watch that because I got some time off from work this week, so I'll probably catch up on that. My Hero I'll probably catch up with as well. Same with Demon Slayer, but I've read the manga from all those. But like the only show I kept up with this season weekly was Mushoku Tensei. This was a series that a friend of mine got me on like earlier this year. So like I binged season 1, I watched what they had of season 2, and then the second part of season 2 came out. And first of all, this series can get real a little bit because like, yeah, it's an isekai and all that, but like the guy who gets isekai is like a 30-year-old guy. So already I can kind of relate to him and his predicament. But there's also like just a little bit more because like the guy was extremely bullied in high school to the point where he just kind of became a hermit in his bedroom and all that until, you know, the day that he got hit by Truck Coon and all that. But the second part of season 2, it's just really good. Like, and especially like the last few episodes of it kind of takes you down a place where it's like, oh shit, like, you know where he came from with like his family and all that, and then like stuff happens, and then he just gets to a point where it's like, wow, I didn't think you would get to this level, but you did. And I haven't watched the season finale yet. That's actually when we get off of here. I'm probably gonna put that on. But like, this show kind of speaks to you a little bit, and like, not only just in that, but like the action's really good. It's animated really well. The voice acting is done phenomenally. Like, it's just overall really good, and it's based off a light novel too. So I might pick up the light novel and see where it goes, because like, again, the same friend that like put me onto this series, he's also somebody that reads and watches a lot of anime and manga too, but like, this is up like almost like his favorite series almost. So I take that with kind of a high regard, because, you know, this guy, he consumes a lot of media like this. So that's the one I've been keeping up with weekly. Doom or gloom or bloom, I would say this was a good old bloom. You know, spring bloomed up pretty well, because it seemed like all the other conversation with some of these shows seemed pretty positive. But yeah, I'm gonna binge a lot of it this weekend, because yay, long weekend.
I can't wait to talk about this series right now with Paul right now, because I got him into it. One show that I love and hate the fucking title. I'm gonna just say this right now, but I love it. It was, guys, chat, hear this out. This is the start of the title right now. I was reincarnated as a 7th prince so I can take my time perfecting my magical ability. And that's a whole damn title. Why do you need to be that extra? I don't know.
I swear to God.
But I love this show in the best way possible, because it doesn't need to take itself serious, and it gives you the information of why our MC is OP, and he's not OP because he is all depending on the luck and the timing of the situation. This is not a spoiler for anybody, but for this anime, I think it was the end of episode 11. It was mid-fight. He said it to himself that if this was any other day, he would lose in this fight, because he would not be able to analyze said spell. And if he didn't learn how to do that, he would have lost, and that's respect because of said opponent. I don't want to give too much spoilers, because I want to recommend anybody that hasn't, please go watch this anime. It's enjoyable, it's entertaining, and I loved it. If you ask me top of my head, I'll give it like almost like an 8.5 out of 10. It's very solid, it's very entertaining, and I had a great time. How about you, Jokester? Were you entertained by this? Did you like this recommendation? Was it good?
So, I will say this MC is one of my favorite MCs of all time, because he is no hero of this story. Does he save people? Yes, but he does it all out of personal interest. He will leave you to almost die if he just feels like learning something, and I love it. Yeah. He is a certified anti-hero, boiling point, like not boiling point, but like tipping to villain. Like it's so good.
He put a little reindeer type of demon as his bitch. That's what he literally did.
Yes.
Proud of you, like, dude. Proud of you.
Oh,
at
yeah.
the age of 5 years old, at the age of 5 or 8 years old, he literally made him his bitch. Like, all right, you're gonna be my pet from now on. And then
it's like Calamity Demon.
Oh, please tell me he refers to her as pet. Please tell me he does.
I believe so.
One?
He just kind of just like
once and fine.
He kind of just like acknowledges that he's there and that he listens to him,
and he abuses him.
Okay,
like,
that's fine.
By the finish, he abuses him. Like he makes him do spells, things that he's like, nah, this should not be possible, and he makes it possible. He's like, who the fuck are you?
So she gives him some of that good old Haktua then. Gotcha.
Basically.
Yeah.
It also doesn't help that the main character just forces him to go into his hand sometimes so he can double and can say incantations. So it's like,
that's wild also as
excuse me, can you say that sentence again? Just go in his hand again?
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah.
Am I okay? Okay.
You know how Datara has the mouth in his hand?
Yes. Perfect example.
He takes a super strong demon, something that had to be sealed away inside a library for years, again from other people. All this episode in the first episode, y'all ain't got to worry about that, right?
This is literally first episode.
Yeah, he takes that demon in the hand, has a face in the hand, so he can say incantations faster.
And on top of each other,
funny.
Because for anybody that has seen any magical shows, incantation is said by one or following the other. That's the law of physics in magic. That's what we have always known in D&D. Unless you are like a broken character and you make them more overpowered by times infinity.
Like this guy.
This guy, he breaks that law of physics, and even the devil reindeer looking demon even said it himself, you are breaking the law of magics that got established. This should not be possible. You should not be doing double or triple or quadruple incantations.
Mm-hmm.
So, listen, if you want a anime with an OP protagonist who he knows he's OP to the point where he has to see how much he has to hold back.
Yeah.
This is a series for you. This is one OP protagonist you can get behind.
Chat, I totally recommend it. I love it. It was hella enjoyable.
Yeah, and I'd also give it like an 8 out of 10.
Two other wholesome series that I want to give out a big shout out to is Chilling in Another World with level 2 super cheap powers. Again, long ass title, but very wholesome. It's an average series. Don't expect it to be perfect. It's a solid 6 to 7 to me out of 10. It's not perfect, but it's definitely entertaining. It gives you the wholesome vibe with a broken character, but the broken character is building a home, a family. He goes from having one waifu to having 4 waifus, but one is the main one and the other 3 is just to live rent free, but also start to build a community. So it's very cute and adorable. Yeah. Yo, they say almost every episode, I'm sorry that we live in rent free. I'm like, yeah, so how about do something around the house? And they did. They built a community. I love it. So such a wholesome one. One that I'm currently watching. By Tuesday, I should be done. It is an archdemon dilemma: how to love your off-bribe. This is fucking adorable, guys. I'm like 6-8 episodes in out of 12. By the time you guys watch this Thursday, I will be done already. It's hella adorable. It's like, I'll give this almost solid like a solid 7 to 8. It's adorable. I recommend it. If you want to see a wholesome, what is it? Those people that are lovely but don't show affection. It's a tsundere type of anime. Like, you will really find it cute and adorable. If that is a type of cup of tea of entertainment type of humor.
Just tell me how you feel, you stupid tsundere. That's how I feel about them.
The other season anime I could recommend is I watch a lot of Isekais right now currently. Damn, in the season. As I reincarnated aristocrat, I will use my appraisal skill to rise in the world.
Long ass names, bro.
Yes, but it's hella good though. This one, I did not finish it. I have 10 episodes out of 12, but I will give it a solid 8 out of 10. It's really good, highly entertaining. It reminds me of the quick synopsis of this one is, if you believe that you have a vision and you are going to go somewhere with it, but you know that you have your own limits. You don't have the knowledge for everything. You need your peers or your co-workers that you believe that you're going to grow the next nation, grow the next town, or grow the next kingdom. You need the right people around you to help each other and kind of develop the next uh the next pillar. That's what this anime is. If you want to see anything in that type of realm of storytelling, highly recommend it. It gives you this ideology on how to build a kingdom and how to build the next system of class and how is it to be for the people with nobles and everything. It's very fascinating. But those are the wholesome animes I recommend. It's really cute isekais. It seems like I've been watching a lot this season.
I was gonna say I forgot to mention one other anime.
Which one?
Because I was going through the list. I was just like, okay, I felt like I was forgetting one, and I'm kicking myself for it. Go Go Loser Ranger. If you like The Boys and if you liked Power Rangers, you'll like Go Go Loser Ranger because it is great. Like I caught up to the manga before the anime aired, and it's one of my favorite weeklies going right now. It is damn good. Now, but I will say, like, season 1, it can get a little slow. It can, but I can guarantee you keep going with it, and you're gonna find probably your next favorite series. Almost guaranteed. Like, it is excellent.
I plan to watch it for sure. I'm just annoyed
I'm just
annoyed by the title, because it changes with Go Go Loser Ranger or the Ranger Reject.
This man annoyed with the title, and yet how many novels did he just read off to us? Like, what the hell? Oh, Go Go Loser Ranger and Ranger Reject bother you, but no, fucking, what was it? Second level bullshittery basket weaving in another world? Like, what?
Okay, but
Nah. But yeah, check it out.
and I guess so I've watched a couple of a few series this season, and all of them I think actually I've enjoyed very much. So we have like A God's Game.
Yes.
Think No Game No Life without the weird subplot of brother and sister. Really good. Gods are basically bored, so they gave humans powers to fight or to play against in games against them. And the main character is just the gamer of all time. Really good, really enjoyable series. The characters are nice. They're funny. Some of them people find useless, but I think they're more useful than Sakura. I got into an argument on TikTok a few days ago about Sakura. I was just trolling, but they were mad. But so then let's see, what else have I watched recently? Windbreaker. I've been preaching the praises of Windbreaker because if you want an anime with certified hands, just no powers, no bullshit, just straight hands. It is beautiful. It is Tokyo Revengers without 1, the time travel, and 2, a bitch ass protagonist. It is amazing. It is absolutely amazing. Straight hands.
I can't even defend the bitch ass protagonist statement. I could just be like, wow. I can't even defend.
I don't think anybody can defend Takamichi.
No.
No. Okay, shit, damn, man.
Can't nobody defend.
I was gonna say, Jokester, you'll be getting updates this week.
Lord.
That's on the list tonight. That's on the list this week.
Windbreaker chat. I cannot jump in this conversation with Paul on this. I've only seen 1 episode of Windbreaker. I got sidetracked with life today, with organizing my room and just binge watching a wholesome anime of an archdemon dilemma, how to love your elf bride.
Yeah.
I have to learn how to love my elf bride.
But Loser Rangers, the fucking title that.
But no, certified hands, watch Windbreaker. Also I found out I was wrong about being wrong about the new season of fucking the regular Magic High School. It is season 3. Crunchyroll on the phone is just fucking stupid. Because I swear to God, I clicked season 3 and it just did not want to show for me.
Oh wow.
But yeah, I will be starting that tomorrow because they're up to episode 7 on the dub. I think it's fully out in sub. I'll be watching dubbed anime at work because I can't, just not focus on work.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, and then I watched Kaiju number fucking 8.
You was talking about it behind the scenes before we started. You was like, "Yo, this shit was good." Like I told Paul earlier, I saw the clip of the general versus Kafka. I didn't see the full clip overall, but just knowing that it happened is like shit.
Yeah.
Tough.
Bro, I've never found an anime before where I liked literally every character. Every single character that has a speaking role, I've enjoyed the fuck out of them between heroes and villains, bro.
There's almost 2 spin-offs of Kaiju number 8 for you to read. There's literally 2 spin-offs for that series.
So I am eating. Let's fucking go.
I honestly never expected the series to have 2 spin-offs, even while it's still going to have spin-offs that are going bi-weekly and coming out chapters. And it's like, wow, it must be really popular, even though...
I mean, didn't MHA have that with Vigilantes?
Yeah, but it was 1 spin-off.
Yeah.
With Kaiju, it's like 2 side stories still going on. Like, we have main story and 2 more side stories going on at the same time.
There's a couple side stories of MHA, because like there's Vigilantes, and then there's a team-up mission kind of thing.
I don't count those
they need to animate those though, like just for the wholesomeness of some of them.
Yeah. For the manga, there is like 4 spin-offs. There is School of Briefs.
What, for Kaiju?
No, for My Hero. There is side story of School of Briefs. There is My Hero Academia Smash. Everyone is Someone Hero. That is from the movie. Vigilantes, All Might Rising from the movie, and a team up and does a team of missions, and then Dekko Bakugo Rising, and then a few others more from the movie.
Yeah.
But
the fact that Kaiju has already 2, like, that's something big.
And one thing I just like, because I don't want to gush for too long about Kaiju number 8, but one thing I absolutely loved, whenever a big Kaiju shows up, and like, of course, like you got the big Kaijus that they've been fighting throughout the series, or like, from the beginning of the series, the ones that don't really matter, they don't got numbers and shit. They have them, and I don't think they play the music with them, but when you got like a big threat that's happening, and they start playing like the old that bass, that fucking old kaiju theme that you would hear in like the old Godzilla movies, that the dun, 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 when like that shit start. Oh my god!
Wait a minute, so you guys
got hype every time.
You guys saw or met Kaiju number 10 then, right?
The red one?
I don't know his color.
I guess he's red.
I guess he's red. Yeah, because Kaiju number 10 is the last.
I've seen it only in black and white, so.
Yeah, I've only seen it.
Oh yeah, my bad. The one that fought the vice captain.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That fight was so fucking fun.
But the vice captain was smooth with that slicing. He was like,
that fight was so clean.
Again, I have only seen it in black and white manga, so all I know is the cutscenes. Like I don't know if it moves fluidly in the animation. Hopefully it does. But man, it's just yo. Oh, by the way, Paul, how's the opening? I heard mixed thoughts about the opening.
The opening, I think the opening is good. I think it's good. But the ending is what got me. That ending is dead ass.
Really?
The ending is dead ass a song that if I find it on Spotify, it's being added. Like, I love that, and I did not skip the ending. And usually, I like the way I watch anime is if I'm binging it, I will watch the first episode, opening and ending, if both of them play during that.
Same.
And then I'll wait till the end of the series, and if they do the thing where it's like a full episode, so they don't have an opening or ending at the end of the series, then I'll go look it up to see what I missed, because I just like to streamline me binging shit.
Yeah, same.
I did not. I think it was only maybe two episodes out of the 12 I watched where I actually skipped the ending because that ending is just that good to me.
Look,
It's
when it
so
comes to
good.
the opening is fire. The visuals, I heard mixed thoughts about it, but it reminds me of that 2000s early type of music, animation, or mashup. I really fuck with it. Like, it's very different. It doesn't really spoil you anything. It literally is just a visual for an anime opening, and to me, it fits for the show in the best way possible.
Yeah, it's like the Windows Media Player visuals for a bit, and I thought it was pretty fun, fire because they mixed like the weird animations from the Windows Media Player from back in the day, like the random pulsations that would go along with the music. It's like that, but then they mix it in with the DNA of these kaiju, and I'm like, okay,
that's so cool.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking sick.
Yeah.
So I was fucking with the animation of the opening. I really was. I could go on about Kaiju number 8. I enjoyed it just that fucking much, bro.
Look, me and Watkins will be two of the people that will be watching Windbreaker this week. I am definitely. Let's see what. The only ones that currently is finishing. Oh, I gotta give a big shout out to the time I got reincarnated as the slime season 3. Season 3 has been amazing. For anybody who's not seen it, go watch it. Slime, I have recommended to the team, to my friends, to anybody who's watched it. It's Slime is one of my favorite isekais. To me, is on par with Jobless Reincarnation, or like right behind each other. They're very good. Slime, it's in store right now. Is past episodes 1 through 13 has been mixed on fights and in the politics of. Look, people need to understand this. The reason I like Slime is because this is a monster, Slime, but has the mindset of a human that lived up to the age of almost 30. He has book smart of knowing the ideology of how to run the business, tactic, politician world of our human society. But he's transitioning. That into the monster world that he's in to build a monster society within a human society world that has demon and monsters but no monster establishment. That's fucking insane to know that.
Speaking of that, another one that has a continuation this season. I haven't watched it yet, but I do plan on because I love the first season. Moonlit Fantasy, or I forgot what the first part of the name is.
Are you talking about Twilight Moon Fantasy?
Possibly. I forgot the first part of the name.
You give me another long title, I swear.
Yeah, I think it's deadass just like Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy or something like that.
Oh, that I've heard some good things about that series.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything from the newest season. Also, I'm sorry to everybody. I'm flashbanging with my glasses right now. I don't know how to turn my screen shit down.
It's fine, right, Sydney? I'll just get you new eyes tomorrow at the vet's.
Imagine you said the vet and your dog just started tweaking.
Nah, she likes it, right?
But while you search up that name, because I couldn't find it either, I want to give a quick shout out to a spring season anime that I also am planning to watch. Let's see with it is the Duke and Death and his maid season 3 and season 2. I have not seen it. Mission Josakura Family. They have 27 episodes. Right now they're at the half mark. I'm a binge watch it sometime this week so I could be cut up to it. So Mission Josakura Family, I recommend that one. I love it. I've read it. I just need to watch it. My last thoughts on Slime season 3. Again, you have a monster with a human society, building establishment. That you have a demon lord life fantasy where you could live forever, and you're a monster, and you know how to build the economy in the monsters world to build in the same trading system as the human world. This dude Slime, aka Rimuru, is gonna be rich. So I highly recommend it. If that catches your interest, for anybody that have not seen Slime or having doubts or haven't made the time, please go watch it. But that's all I have from my end for spring season review and animes I've watched. I will make the time for Go Loser Ranger, Windbreaker, Mission Juzuka Family, Kaiju number A, Baki Hanma versus King of the Shore. I won't make the time for it because
I forgot that happened.
I really want to check it out.
Oh yeah,
it happened last
you need
week.
to
It was
watch
like an
Baki.
hour. But one that I'm fucking mad I missed. Netflix did not promote this, and I'm mad that I missed this. This was Shaman King Flowers. It was a sequel to Shaman King 2021 reboot, telling the
What?
original story that got made in the early 2000s, the reboot. So this is a sequel to the manga that was in the late 2000s, Shaman King Flowers. It's 13 episodes and is on Netflix. This is why I brought it up, because look at Paul's face. He didn't even know about it that existed, guys.
I did not know. Oh my god.
That's crazy.
So now I got him to probably binge a show if he has. Wait, have you seen the original Shaman King 2021 version or the original one?
I saw the original.
Do you plan to see the 2021? Because that one
Yes,
tells the
sir.
full story, like of the manga side. Like, since the original had the same thing that happened with Soul Eater, that they had to spin off into their own story.
Yeah, I plan on watching fucking Shaman King. It's been one that's been on my list, and I didn't know they were doing season 2 or a continuation.
Yeah, there's a sequel, and I'll tell you this: I love Shaman King. Yo, I fucking love Yo. His ideology, his understanding about spirits, but also my Spanish word is called tranquilito. It's called relax, and in English, and for Yo, that's his motto. He's a chill dude. He doesn't believe in killing. He believes in in those type of second chances. He believes in there's always a way. There's always a way to find out a better solution, and I just love that. So I'm happy that I got you to now be invested or go back to the series and check it out for Shaman King. But Paul, got any more recommendation or shout out for the spring season?
I will say I was right. It is Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy. I was looking at the actual Japanese title. I was like, yeah, I'm not saying all that. As far as the spring season goes, it was just more continuations. I did continue on Misfit at Demon King Academy. I was enjoying that one. This one is really story heavy if you enjoy the story of that. So I definitely recommend Monster. I just found out that they adapted that like a week ago. I read a bit of the manga a long time ago and was not expecting that to get an anime anytime soon. So I will be watching that because I enjoyed the fuck out of the manga.
I would like to give a quick shout out to my boys at Mike Check Waifu. They are always people that find out which spring anime to watch or any underrated series, because they always talk about it, and it's good to know what I haven't seen, or it's good to know any series that is under the radar, and they do check them out. There are two co-hosts, Polo and Tel, and they give their opinions of every week to week type of series of the spring season, summer season. Right now they're talking about summer season, so I want to give a quick shout out because I also heard about Monster is because of them, so I want to give a quick shout out to them as well.
And last thing, because we didn't know it existed when we did the webtoon to anime series podcast. Viral Hit got a series. I'm not the biggest fan of the Viral Hit manhwa, but I did read it. I read a bunch of it, and I did watch the first episode. So far, it's pretty fucking accurate, just by first episode standards.
I remember we were talking about that the other night, like, because I had seen it just randomly on Crunchyroll the other night. I'm like, that'd be kind of cool. And I think it was the other night when we were all talking in a call, mentioning it. Okay, yeah, that might be on the list this week. That might be on the list for this long week.
So I'm glad to see we have a homework of things we want to watch and things that we need to catch up on. But now the question is to you guys: is this a homework that you guys want to continue watching yourself? It's called Suicide Squad ISEKAI. We watched it, all three of us, this past week. Episodes 1, 2, and 3 dropped on Max and on Hulu, which is still weird to see it drop on Hulu on two different servers, because that means if it's on Hulu, it's on Disney Plus. And then Suicide Squad ISEKAI happened. What did you guys think about it overall? Were you guys excited for it? Were you guys thrilled about it?
I'm so happy it exists. I'm so happy it exists.
Yeah.
I made a meme with it. Amanda Waller was dancing. It was great.
Girl got the JoJo pose moves.
Yeah, she was. Hey, listen, I don't care what anybody says. She was hitting that shit. Bruh, she was hit. She hit the stanky leg at one point. I was fucking sick.
Yeah,
No.
I was sick too. I was sick too, seeing the model as stiff as it was, being like, yeah. I'm like, oh my god, could you guys try? Could you guys try to make her move naturally? Oh
All right,
no,
look.
unless that's the point. But
It's
Oh my
Amanda
God.
Waller, bro. The most expression we've ever seen Amanda Waller show has been mad at Batman. Like that's about it, bro. Like
that's why it took me out. That's why it took me out of it, because I'm just like, why is she dancing? Why, of all characters?
But it makes sense. It's anime,
It
so we would see the
does.
most obscure
I'm
characters
just like,
that
oh,
don't ever
no.
portray in a opposite setting to be like this. Because we have never seen Amanda Waller even smile. Most likely, we have never seen her actually portray human emotion. She has always been so dark, so the embodiment of hatred or for the government. Like she just did not give a fuck about heroes. She just
we did
cared.
see her smile holding Deadshot's daughter over his head in Assault on Arkham. I remember that because when he capped her at the end, I was like, deserved.
she's like moving her face all sexually, like trying to like being all seductive, like, oh yeah.
So you try to
like,
tell me power
no.
ain't sexy?
Oh
No.
yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, girl that had that like
That
like,
was
the,
not
upper lip,
power.
shit, like, yeah.
There was no aura. There was negative aura with all of that.
I don't know what you
I'm
talking
like,
about, bro.
no,
I don't know what you talking about.
Get Amanda
All right.
Waller
So I'm
off my
glad
screen.
by first impression we sound happy, we sound good. How do we feel about
Yeah.
the animation overall? The animation, were you guys entertained by it? Because we did speak about it throughout our binge watching. The animation was very inconsistent through some of the scenes. It did feel like they changed the animation like throughout the scene. I believe it was in episode 2. I believe it was. They went from like CG to like a bit of like 2B animation. It felt very inconsistent, or like the fluidly was not well connected.
When they did one of the flashbacks for Ratcatcher,
Oh yeah.
they took the fucking animation looked like fucking Devilman Crybaby for a bit, and it did throw me off, but it was okay.
Yeah, like the animation's been fine. It's just it feels like there's something just missing from it. Like there's something just like not there, I guess. It's hard for me to describe. Maybe I'll get it more when as the season goes on, but like I don't know, there's just something.
I did think some of the fight scenes were
there.
animated really well, though.
Yeah, some of those were. Like the movement was pretty good, especially that first one with Harley and Katana. Like that one was. How dare you? How dare you put that in my face? How dare you? You Amanda Waller. I can't. No, I legitimately cannot look at the screen right now. Hi, Sydney. How are you doing? Who's a good girl yet? Don't look at the screen, girl.
You know what? For the dub, they have to have John Cena as Peacemaker somehow. Please get it done. Peacemaker be dubbed by John Cena. Somehow get him to be it. I did not expect for us to have the new portrayed character of Clayface to actually be an actor, but also look like fucking Michael Jackson, aka Muzan.
It makes so much sense though.
I love it. Right?
I was trying to think, when was Clayface ever a part of Suicide Squad before this?
I don't know. I've never really been in the comics with that, but
Clayface, I don't recall him, but he's been a lot of introductory with Harley Quinn lately from her show. With Harley Quinn, King Shark, and Clayface has been her squad, so probably that's why they use the same characters in this anime. So weird to call it anime with Suicide Squad. So weird.
I mean, if we're being all honest, most of Suicide Squad is Batman villains.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know if Batman's ever fought Peacemaker. I don't know if that ever happened.
Peacemaker just started getting popular now, so who knows, things will change up. And at the end of the day, it's always like a mixture. Like we have Deadshot and Peacemaker. The joke about is that they literally have the same set of skills. Just with Peacemaker, his joke is that he shoots with smaller bullets.
Yeah, that, and he has a sonic boom helmet.
Or
I can't wait till they actually use it. I can't wait till they actually like use his helmet in battle. I feel like it's gonna be so sick.
It should.
Like he's gonna have a "I got this" moment and boom.
Harley Quinn, I love what she did in these episodes. Her character, she was lovely.
My wife.
The personality of her and Joker was very well, because Joker and Harley in the comics have
the piano car.
Yo, thank you.
The piano car was so
I'm about to get there. But the toxic relationship, like the actual toxic relationship between Joker and Harley, was presented very well for us in the audience, because in the comics it's been represented well to show how toxic they are. They beat each other, Joker abuses her and everything. But not everyone reads comics. People start to see YouTube to hear about the story. In the animated or live action, you see the fragments of it, but now Harley's starting to do her own thing now. But in this iteration of the anime, I love how they're toxic, but they communicate and understand they're toxic to one another in a healthy way, if that makes sense. Like when Harley went to go to the bar or to some type of restaurant by herself, they were being toxic to each other, but she still told them, do not come inside. I'm a handle this on my own. So still being independent within a toxic relationship. It should show the nice type of balance they found from the comics and with today's time, showing how it could still work, with showing that they don't work as a couple, but they're making it work to what they have.
If they do what they did in Assault on Arkham and have her fuck Deadshot, that'd be hilarious. That'd be so hilarious.
That would be wild, and it will make sense to her character if she finds out things about the Joker and it starts to want to cheat on him and everything.
Yeah, they're leading up to something with all that. Yeah, so I can't wait to see what they do with it.
We saw 3 episodes. We're here with 7, and they're here to help a type of fantasy world that has dragon, orcs, and somehow our Suicide Squad have an extra density of power, because Clayface, Harley, they all have an Harley has an extra type of strength. Like every time she bats, she gets an extra of wunk going through in the field. It's fucking insane.
Clayface is an earthbender.
Yes, he's 100% earthbender.
I don't think immortal. Yeah, I don't think we saw what Deadshot is yet.
Not yet. We only seen Clayface and Harley. We haven't seen King Shark, other than him eating anybody and means anybody. King Shark just don't give a fuck what type of flesh or blood you are. He just, hey, I'm gonna eat you.
He also ate that sword.
Yeah. So
and then that sword proceeded to eat his insides, but
and he ate the door too. The door that he got told, Inoue, go eat the door. They're holding the food for you.
Ooh.
Which, Paul, you did find out his first name is Inoue for the first time.
Yeah, I did not know that. Like, I barely knew anything about King Shark except for like a bit of how he's portrayed in Harley Quinn. Like mainly just him being respected in the jail. Like that I definitely knew. But yeah, like I like King Shark, bro. He's so dumb. He's just
Oh
so
yeah,
dumb.
I love him.
But
I love him so much.
I love King
ooh,
Shark for what he has been in Harley Quinn, like just him saying "num num, this is good," but I'm gonna eat you, like to his character, and his name is just adorable. Like it's adorable in no way. It just sounds like a prince, but he is technically a king, because of what happened to his line. But let's talk about it. The damn fucking car. It's a piano.
bruh,
The piano
bruh.
car.
The
Oh,
car
good.
and a piano. We were watching it. I remember
Like,
we were all starstruck.
We were
Like, wait,
studying that.
we were studying that so bad. Like, wait, is he pressing it?
How?
And when he presses it, does he turn it? Like, does
Yeah.
one key activate? Like, how
When
does
he
he
did
use the steering wheel?
and he took the left turn, bro, I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, it was so
There was no
clean.
steering wheel. It's literally by the he knows he does. He's driving it, and he's pressing the brake and acceleration still with his foot. So I'm like, how are you doing that? But balancing that so well.
Oh god, fucked up thought. Imagine this is a one-way Ray Charles could ever drive. You know the blind piece just he's just playing all just like yeah, and he turns left.
Yo, I remember that scene from I believe it was the Oscars or something with Lady Gaga all the time of that scene. But in that way, I could just imagine him with the Joker card, just singing it, just flicking it, just like,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
It's Georgia.
Exactly, Watkins. JoJo! Imagine that song with the JoJo opening of opening one.
Oh no, he's singing Georgia, like Georgia on my mind, like Georgia, Georgia, gonna go make this left turn. It's like, wait, what? Ray,
That too,
Ray,
but-
we're trying to go downtown.
I was
Nah,
talking-
we're going to the liquor store, baby.
I was talking about JoJo, the opening one
Yeah.
of when Dio screams JoJo,
Georgia.
and you having the piano just going zoom, and it just sinks to the key.
Kono
Oh,
Dioda. Oh shit.
All right, so we spoke about the animation, we spoke about the characters, we spoke about the cars. How are you guys excited for this? Are you guys have any expectations for it? Are you guys thrilled to see the Suicide Squad?
It just looks fun, bro. It looks
Yeah.
like a fun ass anime, and that's what I'm excited for. Like, because I'm a longtime Harley Quinn and Joker fan, and
Mhm.
by
Yeah, you-
extension, I'm also a fan of Suicide Squad. So, like, even if like that's why I was surprised when they brought in I guess what we can call the Beta Suicide Squad. With
yeah.
fucking Ratcatcher, Katana, because Katana was a part of Suicide Squad
Yes.
at one point.
Mhm.
Enchantress,
Which we think is
and I think
Enchantress.
I'm pretty sure it's Enchantress.
Yeah, like that whole green magic
Yeah.
shows like this is the only person we know that already has green magic in DC Comics that's part of Suicide Squad
Yeah.
related is Enchantress.
The green magic, the fact that they sent them first, so I'm pretty sure they would send the person who could potentially get them back first. A person we thought was Poison Ivy, Killer Croc. I'm excited. I just want
I
to see
don't
what they do with
know.
these
Yeah.
villains.
I don't know who's the doctor or the scientist that was with them. That's the one that I couldn't question or figure
That was
out.
Ratcatcher, wasn't it?
No. Ratcatcher was the dude with the gas mask and
Yeah.
the tank on his back.
Oh, that's right. There was the scientist guy there. That's right.
Yeah,
Who-
maybe that's the one I couldn't figure
maybe
out.
I almost called him Dr. Animo again. God damn it.
Oh my god.
You keep saying that since last week. I was gonna call it he keeps reminding me of Dr. Light, but it's not Dr. Light. I don't know why I keep
I was almost. I don't know why I keep wanting to saying it's Hugo Strange for some reason.
Hugo Strange is
But
a
I
good
don't-
possible answer. Hugo Strange is a good
I
possible
don't know if
answer.
it is though. But like, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, I guess.
But
Look, I knew
Wait.
what I was.
Oh, I just looked
Oh.
it up and I think I may have found out who it is. Who the
Oh.
fuck is Dr. Fitzgibbon?
What?
must be a
What?
new made character for the show because that does not ring a bell.
No, apparently not. What
What is
the
his gimmick?
hell?
Doctor Who, Miss Gimmick, or Doctor Gimmick?
Fitzgibbon.
Fix Gibbon. Does he fix Gibbons? Is that his thing?
Apparently, he was in the Suicide Squad movie.
What?
Yeah,
Okay.
remember the live action movie that people wanted to forget?
Oh, the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. It existed. It was a thing.
I like it, but
Those,
hey, that's a different conversation of the Suicide Squad.
Oh no, I love it. I love that movie. I'm not gonna hold you.
I still
Like personally, I love that movie, but I know
I
what
still like
other
Jared
people think.
Leto. I still like Jared Leto for what it was. It's not perfect, but it was there. It fitted the role for that Suicide Squad.
I will say though,
I
the
won't.
moment that Clayface started freaking out at the fact that they were possibly in an isekai,
Oh my god,
that was the moment. That was the moment that sold me on this show. I was just like, okay,
Yes.
you know what? This show knows exactly what it wants to do, and it's gonna give us all of the anime BS that we know and love mixed with the Suicide Squad, just
yeah, because
insanity.
it's
I
just
will say.
And I'm here for it.
I will say. I do agree with you on him fitting the Suicide Squad. Jared Leto fitting that movie Joker. But fuck no. But also, I'm just glad this is way better than the Ruby crossover.
I saw still images from the Ruby crossover, and I'm not seeing it. So with a grain of salt, I cannot put too much comment on that statement. But I understand it because from the still shots of it, it did not look great. But I definitely see where you're coming from.
Everybody became a teenager. It was really weird. Some of the fights were cool because I think like I never watched Ruby itself, but I did watch the fight scenes for Ruby, and I think the fights in Ruby are actually pretty dope.
Nice.
You know, once you get past the PS2 CGI, because it definitely gets better later. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool, but the DC crossover was just kind of dumb to me. It felt like it didn't need to happen.
Gotcha.
Got you. So that is about it for our Suicide Squad ISEKAI review. Now I want to ask a question to the panelists. Our last topic of the night was our summer season preview, but we already hit 2 hours. Would you guys just want to save this for the next show to give a summer season preview and also give it a first episode review of the summer season overall of the anime?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
I pretty much have every series that I plan on watching.
Yeah, same here.
So, copy. So, this is perfect chat. As you see, we will give our summer season preview overall and our first episode thoughts of the summer season that came with anime. We will give you our thoughts next week. That will be the main topic for next week's show. So definitely stay tuned. Next week, I believe, is a stream one. But if I'm wrong, I'll write it down in the pinned comment. So without further ado, guys, we appreciate you guys for watching and hearing our thoughts. Here is the wrapping out closing thoughts segment. We appreciate you guys hearing our Otaku news from our One Piece live action. Hey, I'm excited. Paul don't like it. Paul was like, "Hey, One Piece, I'm going to sleep. I'm gonna take a quick nap. That's it, B." But you know what? He ain't on the voyage with us. We're gonna find out the One Piece. We're gonna see it on the adventure of the live action. Even though I have not seen season 1 myself, I cannot wait. I'm happy that season 2 got greenlit. I think season 3 got greenlit too. But congrats to the cast. I can't wait to see who gets Chopper, Suicide Squad. Congrats for Demon Slayer, Eden Zero, Hiromashima. Stop overworking yourself, my G. And I can't wait for us to talk about next week's summer season. I'm very thrilled for that. How about you, Watkins and Paul? Do you have any wrapping thoughts or closing thoughts about the show that we had today?
Watch Kaiju number 8.
Yeah. And also, don't complain about weird titles for things when you watch shows like I used to be a police officer, but now I am this woman's dresser inside of her castle on the second floor.
Why do I feel like I've actually seen that type of anime actually being announced? I'm gonna just say
Because there's one about a freaking soda
Vending
machine.
machine.
A
yeah,
vending
the vending machine.
Yeah.
Yo, I saw that one. I'm like, no, I'm good. Like, how
There
you
is
guys-
the one where bro got reincarnated as a lake
I heard
or
about
as a
that
hot
one.
spring.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he got reincarnated as a hot spring.
There's one that's out.
Japan.
There's
Yeah,
There's one
talk.
out this summer. Can't wait for us to talk about it. Oh, next week we're gonna talk about Tower of God season 1. I mean season 2
Yes,
episode 1 review.
sir.
We're gonna review Tower of God season 1 episode 1 review.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I love it. That's gonna be a
Oh.
good 10 minutes, a good 15-minute conversation. Oh, let's fucking go.
I have a joke that I wanted to say that I forgot to say earlier when I was talking about Kaiju number 8.
What's up? Perfect time.
If you
Go.
want to be sold on Kaiju number 8, just think about it like this. The anime everybody loves is Attack on Titan. Kaiju number 8 is Attack on Titan if they didn't smell like shit. Because I would believe that nobody except for Levi in Attack on Titan takes baths.
Looking at you, Mikasa.
Well, with that, I'm going to wrap it up. Hey, guys, thank you for joining us tonight and taking the time to listen in. The Anime Podcast is presented by AniMa Studio. Our production team, as myself, Vash Watkins, and Roman Jokestar are the representation of the Anime Podcast. Special thanks to our producers. Don't forget to follow our social media handles of the brand, AniMa Studio, hashtag Anime Podcast. And all of the links are down below in the description. Lastly, share, like, and most importantly, give us feedback on what you guys thought about this show, episode 148. That was pre-recorded. As you see from the premiere episode or watching as a VOD, we appreciate all the time codes are down below. And on behalf of everyone at Anime Studio team, we thank you for joining us in this anime podcast. See you later. Take care. And the podcast was not recorded by a live studio audience.
Fucking, I used to be a car salesman, and now I'm this woman's feet sitting in her kitchen table on the 4th November of springtime.
Okay, I need a walk-in isekai random generator.